we will demonstrate the search menu by cutting a key for a Kia with the indirect code of KG0377. In this example, instead of inputting vehicle make and model, I'm just going to enter the indirect code in the search menu and select Search. The machine will search the database and list all code series that this indirect code might be included in. The only code series that comes up is for a Kia 4-track 6-cut laser key. Select Card, and the screen shows an example of what the cut key will look like, and I can compare it to the actual working key I have. Before we cut this key, let's review the rest of the card menus. The right side of the screen contains the same functions as the card for edge-cut keys in the previous example. Code. If you know the indirect code of the key that you will be cutting and did not enter it into the search menu, select Code. A code search box opens. Select Code and enter the indirect code by using the keyboard. Cuts. If you do not know the indirect code, but do know the depths for each cut, manually enter that information by selecting Cuts on the card menu. Decoding. If you have a working key and do not know either the direct or indirect code, you can decode the key by selecting Decoding from the card menu. A box opens showing how to load the key to complete the decoding process. Manual corrections. This option allows you to adjust the spacing, y-axis, and the depths, x-axis and z-axis, of a key to be cut. Partial cuts. This option is used for code searches when only part of the direct cuts are known, as when you are presented with a broken key. Enter the depths known and hit Search. The screen will display possible indirect codes within the code series. Card options are used for editing certain parameters on the card. Info card displays information about the tracer, cutter, key blank, clamp, left and right jaws, and stop position. Queue of job is used to place selected jobs in a queue to be cut at a later time. Note. This displays data card notes, if any, providing further information relating to the position of the key, accessory required, etc. Measurements shows detailed space and depth information for the lock system. Since I entered the indirect code on the search screen at the beginning of this section, the key I want to cut is already displayed on the tablet. All I need to do is tap Cut to begin the process. Loading the key. The next screen displays an image of the clamp and jaw combinations required. For this example, the 01J and 02J jaws should be loaded into the 01R clamp. The cutter used to cut this key is the standard 01L or 01LW cutter. Since this key does not have a shoulder, it will be gauged using the tip. The stop position shown is 2, the second set of slots on the jaws. Place the tip stop bar into those slots and place the key in the jaw, resting the tip against the tip stop bar. Make sure the key is seated flat and clamp the key. Remove the tip stop bar before attempting to cut the key. Use the brush to clean shavings from the clamp so the cutter calibrates properly. Lower the safety shield and select Start. The cutting tower comes down and the cutter touches the top of the jaw, so the depth of cut on the Z-axis is correct. Once this measurement is made, the cutting begins. After side 1 is cut, you're prompted to raise the shield and turn the key to side 2. Again, make sure all of the shavings are brushed from the jaw surfaces prior to loading the key. Follow the same procedure to load and gauge the key to cut side 2. Select Start to resume cutting.